Good morning, guys and girls. Thank you so much for joining me. I have an interview today for my first driving job. I've not had an interview for about 12 years. When you're a scaffolder, you don't have job interviews. You just phone companies up and just say, have you got any work? And they either say yes or no. It's really as simple as that. You can go through jobs and not even see the boss. It's crazy. Crazy how scaffolding works. But yeah, I've got my first HTV interview today. So I weren't going to vlog it, but I thought, I know a lot of people get really nervous about interviews and stuff. And even though I'm not a confident person and I'm an introvert, you know, I don't like crowded places and I don't like meeting new people and stuff like that, really. Because I don't know what to say. It's just like a big awkward cluster mess. But interviews have never bothered me. I find them... They've never bothered me because even though it might sound a little bit arrogant, I always feel like the company needs me more than I need the company. Let's just lower that down a little bit. Yeah, I've always felt that way. I'm a hard worker, I'm reliable, I'm always on time, I'm never really late for work. Maybe a minute or two, but yeah. You know, if I get this job now, if they ever need anyone to be in work on a Sunday, if they ask me, I'll be in. If they want me to start work at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll be in. If they need me to work 6 days a week, I'll be in. As long as they pay me, don't mess about with my money. That is my biggest thing, and that was one of my biggest things with scaffolding. They always used to mess about with your money. If you finished 10 minutes, if you finished a job 10 minutes early, even though the scaffolding firm would get paid for that job, they would dock your wages, and that used to drive me absolutely insane. So as long as they don't mess about with my money, you know, I'll be really loyal, I'll be there. So I've always felt that way about job interviews, so they don't make me nervous in any way, shape or form. Quite lucky like that. But I'm going to tell you what happens in my interview. I've got a funny feeling they're going to give me like a little bit of a theory test. When I signed on at the agency that was supposed to be giving me work months and months ago, that promised me work faithfully, they made me do a little bit of a theory test, and they also asked me questions like, if you're going from Coventry to London, what motorway would you take? How the hell am I supposed to know? I'm from up north. I've never been to London in my life. I've never been on the M4 or the M5, and I mean, I've genuinely never been on it. Never been nowhere near it. So I didn't know that. They asked me questions about like heights of bridges and stuff like that, working time directive questions, just general truck knowledge stuff that you should know. So a couple of tips for your interview, and this goes for any job, not just lorry driving, any job at all. I think the number one main thing is confidence. Understandably, if you're 17, 18, you've just left school and you're going for your first job, you're probably not going to be filled with confidence. You're going to be terrified. But you've no need to be, you know, the person interviewing you, he's only a person. He's only like you. He's just doing a job. Go in there with confidence. You know, ask questions. And it all sounds really cliche. It's stuff that I got told when I was younger. And you think, oh yeah, it's easier said than done, innit? And it is easier said than done. But, you know, ask questions. You know, what time will I be starting? What time will I be finishing? Is there overtime available? What benefits have the company got for me? What's your pension policy like? That kind of thing. You know, what do you do if I need a day off? Or how do I go about booking holidays? How available is time off? I mean, I've looked at places in the past where trying to get a week off is an absolute nightmare, especially during school holidays. And unless you've been at that company for 10 years, you ain't getting time off in 6-week holidays. That was like the last place I worked at before I started scaffolding, Bidvest, or 3663 it was called at the time. You could never get an holiday in 6-week holidays. The only way of getting any time off was to phone in sick and have a week off, and they couldn't do anything to you. And it's sad, but everyone used to be on sick in 6-week holidays because no one could get genuine booked holidays. It was crazy. So ask them kinds of questions. You know, go in and shake whoever's hand it is. You You know, you go to them to shake their hand. Don't let them come to you. You know, if they come out of an office and they call your name, stand up. You know, just a little bit of respect kind of thing. They say first impressions are everything. They're not everything, but they do help. It's like this job now, it's an HGV driving job. I'm not going in a suit. I'm not taking my suit out my wardrobe to go for an HGV driving job. Because do you really think that he's going to be looking for a guy in a suit? I'm going to be sat on my ass all day in a wagon. So I've just got a Leyland Scott polo on, my jeans and my trainers, you know, smart casual. I don't think it's really going to matter personally, but like I say, it's about what I know and what I can offer the company, not about how I'm dressed. That's the way I see it anyway. There's so many lorry driving companies out there, HGV companies, that need staff, especially coming to this time of year, you know, September. They all need drivers and warehouse operatives and all that stuff. Everyone's crying out for them at this time of year. So if I don't get this job, it's not the end of the world. There's loads more places to go and apply for jobs, and there's only one of me. There's only one person that's me. You know, I'm the one that can control how hard I work and when I turn in and all that stuff. It's me, and I know that I'm an hard worker. I know that I'm a grafter. I know that I'm going to be good at my job, and I know that I'm going to go above and beyond to make sure that I do the job to the best of my ability. So there's no reason for me not to get the job. And as long as I go in with this attitude that I've got now, which is what I do, and again, it does sound a little bit arrogant, but you've got to, you know, you've got to have a little bit of self-confidence in these kinds of situations. I've no self-confidence anywhere else in life. But when it comes to job interviews, I don't know why, they just don't faze me at all. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm literally 2 minutes away from the place. I'm not going to say any company names or anything. I'm not allowed to, I don't think. I'm 2 minutes away. I am 15 minutes early. That's another thing. Make sure you're early. Be early and make sure you've got all the details that you need. I have got everything. I've even got my past certificates in my pocket. I've got my driver's card, my passport, my national insurance card. I've got everything. Make sure you're prepared. So I'll get back to you guys when I've been in for my interview. It says it lasts about half an hour, so there you go. I'll see you all very soon, and I'll let you know exactly what went on, as per usual, as I do in all of my videos. See you soon. So I'm out, just got back in the car. That went very well, very informal. Basically just had a chat for 40 minutes. Been in there quite a while. Like I say, nothing to worry about, nothing to panic about. You know, they needed me more than I needed them. That's the mentality that I went in with. It does sound really arrogant, but I don't mean it to be arrogant. I'm not an arrogant person, but you go in with that kind of mentality where, you know, you're going to offer them a service that no one else can. Even though there will be other people that work as hard as you, you've got to go in with that kind of mentality. Flexibility, that's one thing I asked them about, because I'm going through court to get custody of my children at the moment. So I am going to need flexibility in the days that I can work, because I've got to pick them up from school, drop them off at school and stuff like that. They said that was completely fine. There is ways and means of getting around start times after 9 o'clock and having to finish before 3:30. So that's fine. I'm still not going to say who it's for, but they have offered me a job. They've offered me work. Hopefully I'll be starting as soon as tomorrow. Now, I might have to do a bit of van driving first to get used to multi-drop and stuff like that, which at the end of the day, work's work. I need to be in work. I want to be driving. I have made it completely clear that Class 2 is my priority, and he agreed. He said, yeah, you know, we need you to be in Class 2. That's what you've come here for. But I'm just letting you know, if you want work straight away, the company needs to see that, you know, you're actually willing to work, and they want to see how efficient you are and stuff before they put you out to the wagon. Fair enough, no arguments. You know, like I said, I need a job, so I'm willing to do that. My options are still open. There's still, you know, thousands of places out there that need drivers. The guys told me that there's a national shortage of drivers. Don't know how true this actually is. he said that because of this Brexit, a lot of Eastern Europeans have stopped coming over here and driving wagons, and a lot of older blokes are all leaving because they either don't want to do the CPC or they're just retiring. So I don't know how true that is, but that's what he's told me. He said there's a national shortage of drivers. So my options are not limited. I've got loads of options all over the place. I can keep looking for work while I'm doing this. At least I'm bringing some money into the house, which is the main priority at the end of the day. You go to work to earn money, don't you? So that's where I'm up to. That's the interview done. Definitely nothing to worry about. Don't worry about interviews. Don't panic about it. You know, just go and own them. You know, boss them. Be confident. Have a bit of confidence in yourself. Don't get worried. Don't be panicking. Not like I was when I went doing my medical, when I was scared to death. And yeah, go out, own it. Be yourself. Make sure you ask questions. Make sure you're on time. And everything's good in life. All is good. You know, my career's starting. My new career. So I hope I've covered everything. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's eased your nerves a bit if you are going for an interview and you're nervous. Thanks very much for watching me. I'm not the most interesting person in the world. I will see you all in the next video, which will be a vlog from a vehicle. Whether it be a wagon or a van or what, I don't know, but it'll be a vlog. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye bye.